Yesterday we did solving equations using addition and subtraction. Today we're going to do solving equations when there's a coefficient with the variable or the variable is being multiplied by something. Then I posed a question here. What is the inverse operation of multiplication? This is from the notes from yesterday. So what is the inverse operation of multiplication, DJ? Division, exactly, because it's the same sort of deal. And what we mean by that being a inverse operation is if we had 3 times 4 equals 12, I can have those different things many different ways. So here's my original operation. My inverse of that would be 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. See how those are all going to be very similar to each other, everybody? Okay, it's all the same numbers. It's just going to be moved around and changed from a multiplication symbol to a division symbol. Good. Now, how would you describe what's happening? How would you describe what's happening when this is performed? There's a couple different ways that I used yesterday in class. Eminem? Okay, so when we're doing inverse, we are changing the sign, but what is that? What is the reason for that? But why, Sean? Why? What are we trying to do? But yes, you are on the right track. Why did we do what we did yesterday in class? So we know. Well, what are we knowing? Well, we know what the inverse is, but why did we use the inverse? What was our goal there? What were your answers yesterday? Let's look at yesterday's notes to see. Where are they? There they are. These answers had something with it. What were we finding? Yeah, we're solving for the variable, exactly. We're solving for the variable. And the way that we did it yesterday is we had to use subtraction or addition, whatever the inverse was, in order to find out what, let's see, delete page. There we go. We had to find out how to get to the variable. And that's the way you get the variable by itself. And what was the kind of silly thing that I said about, I personified the variables. I gave a variable a physical characteristic, or well, psychological characteristic. Does the variable like people necessarily?
Oh.
What is it?
It's like where the two numbers are on one side and then the variable on the other side of the equal sign.
Exactly, because the variable is what? Asocial. Yeah, the variable is asocial. It wants to be by itself. It's like, you know what? I'm going to just chill over here. I'm equal to you guys, but I'm just going to hang out over here. You go on the other side of the equation. Thank you very much. Right? Okay? So it's asocial, wants to be by itself. It would prefer to be by itself. Now, we have a coefficient here of 8 with our variable. We have a coefficient of 8 with our variable, and I'm going to rewrite this. You don't necessarily have to rewrite this, but I have 8a equals 56. Okay, but I do want you to ask yourself this every time. I want you to put a bullet point to the right and say, what's happening to the variable? Salud. What's happening to the variable? The variable's feeling uncomfortable. What's happening to it? It's not alone. What's happening to it? Skylar, what's happening to the variable here? It's being multiplied by 8. So, multiplied by 8. And how am I going to undo that? Potter.
By switching the inverse to division.
So how about we do the inverse of multiplication, which is division. And what are we going to divide by? Are we going to divide by 56, Taylor?
56 divided by 8.
Okay, so we're dividing by 8. Okay, and is it only on this side? No, because remember, that equal sign means equal. There's two siblings. They're twins, maybe. Okay, and maybe the twin boy is like, yeah, I'm going to get a new bike. And then twin girl's like, I want a new bike too. And then, you want to avoid conflict. So you need both sides to be divided by 8. So left over, all I have is A equals, what's 56 divided by 8? 7. Good. And here's where those multiplication facts and division facts come in handy, so you don't have to sit there and get out a calculator and break the rule of class, or you don't have to work it out. You don't have to go, okay? And if you do have to go, and think, that's okay, but I need you to be more quick on it. Yes, ma'am?
For the next one,
I'm not on the next one yet. We're not done. Nope, we are not done. What do we have to do? In the words of Ice Cube, what do we have to do? No, he did not say, Ice Cube did not say to simplify it. Clay Paw. Yes. And when we substitute, what are we doing? Do you know the answer? You know what I'm trying to get to?
Sort of.
Okay, what do you think I'm going to go for?
Like, maybe proof or something?
Check yourself so you don't what? Yeah. Check yourself so you don't wreck your grade. All right? So yes, we are going to substitute, and that would be actually the mathematical term for it, but to make it a little more interesting, check yourself. So I'm going to make it green because green means go. So I'm going to substitute in there 8 plus 7 equals 56, and 56 does equal 56. Yay! 8 plus 7, I put this here. I'm sorry, I misspoke. That is 8 times 7. 8 multiplied by 7. So I guess I should finish what the writing is. So I guess we could go over here. Inverse is to divide by ocho. Whoa. Any questions on that? Okay. My seventh grader said that this way is more easy, or easier rather, than the addition and subtraction. Next one. 4a equals 32. What color did I use up there? Purple. So I have 4a equals 32. I'll use for my description. Purple. So what I need to recognize is what's the first thing I need to notice? Yeah. Good. A is, let's see, how about this? Let's use our vocab. A has coefficient of 4. A has a coefficient of 4, which means multiplication, and I'm going to find the inverse inverse of times 4 is what? Division by how much? Division by 4. Inverse of multiplying by 4 is divided by divided by 4. Or division by 4, I guess. You can have divided there if you didn't do it yet. Division by 4. So I have to take 4 by both sides because I can't, it's an equal sign. It has to stay equal. There's that scale of being balanced, which would just leave A on this side and 4 times 8 is 32. So 32 divided by 4 is going to be 8. Okay. Let's check ourselves. 4 times 8 equals, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that green. I'm going to make that green. That money. And it checks out. She's cool. We're good. We're good. We're so good. Oops, did I get that? All right. The last melon. Here we go. We have 42. (42) equals 6m. I have to recognize what's happening to my variable. It wants to be asocial. Okay, it wants to be by itself. Audrey? M is multiplied by 6. What's my next step that I have to think? Ms. Middleton? What you got? What's the next thing that my thought process is? Good. The inverse is to divide both sides by 6. Divide both sides by 6. You do that one. You finish that one. I want to see it checked. Ah, I see. I see what's up. Okay. People working ahead. The time that it took me to take 4 steps to your desk, you did not write all that. So not only are you not following directions, you're also a liar. I think we should hold trial. Punishment is she has to bring cookies. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, finish this. Finish this. And look at what you have here. M is multiplied by 6. The inverse. Look, the inverse. Okay, hey, chillax, chill. The inverse is to divide by 6, and you divided it by 42. Question, Audrey? Well, that's like kind of like ABC gum. That's the one that clogged up the copier. That's the special edition. No, here, I can give you. Whose birthday is closest to today in the future? April? Anybody sooner than April? March. When is it? April? March? What? Anybody? February? No, that's far away. Okay, so DJ, you want to write down what you have up here? February 30th? There's
not even a February 30th.
You're right. There's a girl that I went to school with. Her birthday is February 29th. She had her 4th birthday when we turned 16. So pick whatever color you want. She had her 4th birthday.
That must be awful.
Well, no, that's kind of cool, actually. I mean, she celebrates her birthday on March 1st.
Oh yeah, leap year.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So we have... I don't know the answer to that question.
Between every 4 years.
So DJ is writing up there what he has. He has divided both sides by 6, which is good. I want you to use fraction bars in the beginning, please. As you're getting older, you're going to see that division sign less and less because of algebra. You can use fractions, and you recognize that fractions are, in fact, division. What? I do not. I do not. Yes, I do. There's one over there in the corner. Okay, so we have 7 times. Can you circle your answer, please? Wonderful. Remember, we circle our answer because there's a lot of stuff that we need to do, a lot of steps we need to follow. So we have 7, and 7 times 6 is 42, and 42 does equal 42. Well done. The upside down H2 does equal 42.
Upside down H2 does.
Yep. Because I guess the elementary school teachers taught you guys that a 4 is a Y-ish looking thing.
Not me. Yes. No,
Okay? Because 4s have angles. They're either that or that, but not a lazy-looking 9. It's not a lazy-looking 9. Oops. So you guys have your homework in front of you. I see some of you have gotten started with it. That is your only homework. You have 7 minutes to get started on it. Get rid of these. And yeah, have a good and happy Thursday. And if it's not a happy Thursday, hopefully Friday will be better for you. Bye.